Hello, Leo. This is Lisa with Heart of Inspiration here for your July 2020 Let me move all of this out of the way. Mid-month reading. This is for Sun, Moon, and Rising, right, Leo? And I'm pretty excited. I'm going to turn me down just a little bit. I'm pretty excited for it. Leo, we're about to enter into your season here in just another few days. Today, when I'm recording this, is July the 18th. The new moon in Cancer will be on July the 20th, and then pretty shortly thereafter, we'll be into Leo season in full swing. So, I know it's been a tad bit challenging, but we're looking for it to open up a little bit more in the coming days. So let's get right into your tarot reading. I'm not keeping y'all very long today. This is a mid-month. We'll put the August out here shortly, but here we are. We're going to be utilizing the Sacred Destiny Oracle. Today we're going to get 3 cards for the Oracle from the Oracle deck, and then we'll do some clarification with our Chakra Wisdom Oracle, because this is really it's almost a new moon kind of reading, right? Because I wanted to get these out before the new moon. I think I'll be just barely have gotten them all out, so that's really important because it is, and the first card to come out is focus. It's important for us to focus on our intentions and be very deliberate about them coming into this month, coming into this new moon, because this is another significant moon in a series of very significant moons, times, and cycles. Here we have truth. One more, please, for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. One more for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. One more, please, for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. One more, please, for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Oh, wow. And new beginnings. So this is a beautiful series of cards here for you, Leo. Focus, like I was saying at the beginning of this, focus is critically important. I feel like some of you Leos are losing focus. You're losing sight of what's really important. You're losing sight of the whole goal. You're losing sight of what, potentially, if this doesn't fit, then don't put it on. Then check your moon and or your rising sign. But and when I say you've lost focus, I'm not saying that you completely have lost it all. Like you're just like, oh my God, I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing with my life. Like it's a shambles, da 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 da. I don't need anybody going like Leo dramatic on me, right? I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is that the focus that has been lost is that going about it the right way, being honest and open with yourself, being honest and open with those that you're in relationship, being honest and open and able to say, primarily again with yourself. It's one of those situations where the focus is, yeah, I know this is my end goal, but you've gotten a little ADD with some other stuff that's really periphery, or you've not cleaned up some things that you needed to clean up. You not cleaned some things up that needed to be cleaned up. And because of that, now there could be misunderstandings going on in the kingdom. Or you could be doing some missteps. So you got to really focus in again on what it is. What is it that you really want? Because this is your creative time. You're coming into your sun season, and this new moon is the new moon technically for your season. So you really only get a full moon. Well, I'll have to look and see when the next new moon is. Most new moons start at the beginning of one season, and then it ends with the full moon, or there's a full moon then 2 weeks into your season, and then we just kind of ride it out. Right now we got a new moon at the Cancer. The full moon's going to be when your season is in full swing, right? So you got to figure this out now ahead of your major manifestation time, and be truthful with yourself and with others. Like if you've missed the mark in a place or two, then be truthful with yourself and say, yeah, I missed the mark. If right? Like, just be truthful with yourself and with everybody else, because that's the only way that you're going to manifest with integrity and manifest what you really should be, rather than what your desires want, like from your higher self rather than from your lower three chakra desires. And then we have new beginnings. So for some of you guys, because you've had to kind of refocus and restart and maybe like redefine certain things and the roles in people's lives for yourself and their roles in your life, because you had to do all of that, there is a need for some new beginnings. Oh, here we go with the moon. These are the clarifications. The moon is clarifying focus. What do you like? It's almost like you're telling yourself a story that honestly, that your third dimensional mind doesn't believe. This isn't the dreamy land. And I hate to be the bearer of that. Like, can I get some earth energy? Right? I feel like I'm an Aquarian talking to a Leo right now. I need you to look deeper, deep down, deep inside. Figure out why some of you are self-sabotaging. Death here with the truth. This is time for transformation. Let the old things die. Let the old things go. Like when you get these secrets that come up like behind the scenes, when you get this information where it's like this has been stuff that's been held deep down inside within your psyche for decades and eons and so on and so forth. When you get that finally and you like open up the secrets to yourself and operate in truth, then you can let that die and then live in the real truth instead of this like crazy land. Because I'm telling you, some of y'all are self-sabotaging. You don't really realize it, but until it's already done, and then it's too late. Then it's too late. You've already burned a bridge, or you've already like ended up like almost basically killing a relationship or a situation that could have been wonderful for you and was meant for you, but you ended up killing it because you're not truthful with yourself, and then you're not truthful with other people because you've lost focus and you're putting all this like grandiose like whatever on top of this, a whole bunch of sugar on top of some BS. Hang on. And then last but not least, new beginnings is the King of Cups. You know, that King of Cups, that's crown chakra energy. So that's like higher self. That's like pure unadulterated, like truth, love, and like tough love. So you gotta have the tough love, because this next phase, in order to get into the next phase and get where you're supposed to be going, you have got to be absolutely open and honest with yourself and walking in absolute truth, walking in absolute light, because otherwise there's a misstep that can happen. Or you're not going to be able to see the next move because your mane is in the way, because you're trying to keep it perfect so nobody sees your imperfections. It's time to allow others to see your imperfections and for you to see them and acknowledge them, and then let them die off or grow in this, not just simply exist, or not just act like it doesn't exist, but grow. Okay? And that's that tough love. But what's on the other side is so amazing and so empowering and so wonderful when you can finally not allow what everybody else is thinking about you rule you. And you let what everybody else is thinking about you rule you. We let that happen in different ways. But I can guarantee you, if you're always a person that has to say, well, that doesn't matter what that person thinks, or that doesn't matter what that person thinks, I do me. If you're always saying that, I need you to kind of step back and say, ouch, maybe I am. And maybe there's some deep-rooted reason, the moon, why I'm I'm needing that to do that. And this is just this really cathartic healing process right before your sun season, so that the manifestations that we're getting in the sun season are from a place of wholeness and healed entity and energy, rather than anything left broken. That's what I have for you, Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Join me on July 25th if you for our next cord cutting session. Register at my website. If you missed the last one, you won't want to miss this one. If there are relationships, situationships, friendships, or there's just like something going on where you feel weirdly tied to someone and you want to be loosened from that tie, that bond, then I need you to join us. Now my space is very limited. Go there, register now. Space is limited on my website, heartofinspiration.net, if you want to cut some energetic cords and finally be free. Peace, love, blessings, and joy be unto you today, tomorrow, and for all eternity. I love you so much. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and sharing. Namaste. Bye-bye.